Halima got locked inside school after hours. What if staying back in school for just a few extra minutes changed everything? The final bell rang. Students rushed out like a wave, laughing, shouting, dragging chairs, slamming bags. But in the last row of the classroom, Halima sat quietly, completely lost in her drawing. She was sketching something unusual, a long hallway, with a shadow standing at the end. She smiled slightly. Almost done. 1 minute passed, then 5, then 10. The noise outside faded, slowly, until there was nothing left. Just silence. A deep, unnatural silence. Halima finally looked up. Her smile disappeared. Where is everyone? She stood up quickly, her chair scraping loudly against the floor. The sound echoed in the empty classroom, far longer than it should have. That was the first strange thing. She grabbed her bag and walked out. The hallway was empty. Not just empty, but still. Too still. The lights above flickered once. Then again, Halima forced a small laugh. Okay, not funny. She started walking faster toward the main exit. Her footsteps echoed tap, tap, tap. But after a few seconds, she noticed something that made her stop completely. There were 2 sets of footsteps. One was hers. The other, slightly delayed. Behind her, she slowly turned around. Nothing. Just a long, empty corridor. Hello? She called. No answer. But as soon as she turned back, tap, tap, the second footsteps returned. Closer. This time, she ran. Her heart raced as she reached the main door. She grabbed the handle and pulled. Locked. She pushed harder. Nothing. Please, open, she cried, banging on it. Silence answered her. Her breathing became uneven. She turned back slowly and froze. The hallway behind her looked longer, much longer than before. The lockers seemed stretched, the ceiling higher, the lights dimmer. That wasn't like this before. Suddenly, click! One light went off, then another, and another. Darkness began chasing her from behind. Halima screamed and ran down another hallway. She turned left, then right again. But something felt wrong. She stopped. The same classroom door, the same broken handle, the same scratch on the wall. I already passed here. Her chest tightened. I'm going in circles. Then she heard it again. Footsteps. But this time, faster, running, toward her. Halima panicked and rushed into the nearest classroom, slamming the door behind her. She locked it and backed away slowly. The room was dark, only faint light from the window. She turned around and dropped her bag in shock. On the whiteboard was her drawing, the same hallway, the same shadow. But now, it was closer, much closer. And underneath it, written in messy handwriting, "You saw it first." No, 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 she whispered. She hadn't drawn that. Suddenly, bang! Something hit the classroom door. Halima screamed. Bang! Again. The door handle started shaking violently. Open the door. A faint whisper came from outside. Her eyes filled with tears. Go away. The banging stopped. Silence. Complete silence. Then, a soft sound. Behind her, Halima slowly turned her head toward the window. Her reflection stared back at her. But something was wrong. The reflection wasn't copying her. It was smiling. A slow, unnatural smile. Halima stepped back in horror. No, that's not me. The reflection raised its hand. But Halima didn't. And then, it tapped on the glass. From the inside, Halima screamed and ran out of the classroom, forgetting everything, just running blindly through the corridors. The school felt alive now, watching her, breathing, closing in. She ran down the stairs, but halfway down, she heard something whisper right behind her ear. You stayed too long. She tripped and fell, crying, trying to crawl away. Then suddenly, she saw it. The main door, open, light pouring in. She didn't think. She didn't stop. She ran as fast as she could and burst outside, collapsing onto the ground, gasping for air. Fresh air hit her face. The world felt normal again. A security guard rushed toward her. "Hey, what are you doing here?" Halima could barely speak. I was inside. Something? The guard frowned. "Impossible. I checked every classroom. No one was there." Halima shook her head. "No, you don't understand." But then she froze. Her hands were empty. Her bag? Gone. Her drawing? Gone. Everything. As if it never happened. The guard helped her stand. "Come on, let's call your parents." Halima slowly looked back at the school. All the lights were off. Every single one. Except one classroom window. On the top floor, a faint light flickered. And in that window, a figure stood, watching her. Perfectly still. Halima's heart stopped. Because the figure was holding her drawing. Moral of the story: curiosity can be powerful, but ignoring warning signs and staying where you shouldn't can lead you into danger. Always be aware of your surroundings, respect time and rules, and trust your instincts when something feels wrong.